El Salvador is making a bold move that could redefine global crypto security. And it's all about protecting their Bitcoin from a threat that feels like something out of a sci-fi movie: quantum computing. But here's where it gets controversial. While some experts are sounding the alarm, others are brushing off the risks entirely. So what's really going on? Let's dive in. El Salvador, the first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, is now taking unprecedented steps to safeguard its digital treasure. Facing the looming threat of quantum computers, which could theoretically crack the cryptographic defenses of Bitcoin, the nation is redistributing its Bitcoin holdings across multiple wallets. Each wallet holds a maximum of 500 BTC, ensuring that even if a quantum attack succeeds, only a fraction of their reserves would be compromised. This strategy not only minimizes risk, but also sets a precedent for how governments and institutions might protect their digital assets in the future. And this is the part most people miss. El Salvador's approach isn't just about security, it's also about transparency. Previously, the country used a single Bitcoin address to showcase its holdings, but this exposed their public keys to potential threats. Now, they've shifted to a public dashboard that tracks multiple addresses, striking a balance between openness and safety. For instance, their recent move of 6,274 Bitcoin, worth around $678 million, from one address to 14 new ones, highlights this new, more secure management style. The threat of quantum computing to Bitcoin isn't just theoretical. Research from Project 11 reveals that over 10 million Bitcoin addresses have exposed public keys, making them vulnerable to quantum attacks. Even financial giants like BlackRock have flagged quantum computing as a future risk to cryptographic systems. But here's the debate. While some experts warn of imminent danger, others, like Tether CEO Paulo Ardoino, believe Bitcoin will evolve to include quantum-resistant addresses long before quantum computers become a real threat. Michael Saylor, co-founder of MicroStrategy, goes further, dismissing quantum concerns as overblown and suggesting they're being used to promote niche quantum tokens. Saylor also argues that even if powerful quantum computers emerge, tech giants like Google and Microsoft would hesitate to deploy them, as they jeopardize their own security. He emphasizes that Bitcoin's flexibility allows for software and hardware upgrades to counter emerging threats. In his view, phishing attacks and human error pose a far greater risk to users' funds than quantum computing. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. El Salvador's proactive stance could influence crypto regulations in Europe. As European regulators grapple with their own frameworks, the lessons from El Salvador's strategy may prompt them to adopt stricter guidelines on wallet management and integrate quantum-resistant technologies into existing systems. This shift could redefine how digital assets are protected globally, ensuring frameworks are robust enough to withstand quantum challenges. So, what does this mean for the future of crypto security? El Salvador's innovative approach isn't just a defensive move, it's a blueprint for global preparedness. By addressing quantum risks head-on, they're setting a standard for safeguarding digital assets. As the crypto landscape evolves, the focus must remain on staying ahead of threats, whether they're quantum computers or phishing scams. But here's the question. Are we doing enough to future-proof our digital finances, or are we underestimating the risks? Let's discuss in the comments. Do you think quantum computing is a real threat to Bitcoin, or is it all hype?